This is episode number 348 of the Homeowners Show. Whether you're DIY or looking to hire, we're here to help you find the best information and options for you and your home. My name is Kevin Hackett, and here with me is Craig Williams.
Hello, and welcome to the Homeowners Show. We are so glad that you could join us for another live episode here in the studio. How you doing, Kev?
I am fantastic. That's all.
Declaratively.
Yes. Things are good. I'm just running on adrenaline. That's all I got right now.
You're so excited about doing the show tonight.
I think that must be it.
No.
It's been a long few weeks, and I've not had nearly as much sleep as I wanted to. So, man, things are good. 2026 has started off well so far, and we're already in February. Can you believe that? It doesn't. Well,
it was like 84 degrees today.
Well, there's that.
It doesn't feel like February.
No, it definitely doesn't.
How do you say February?
Technically it's February.
Right?
February.
It doesn't sound right.
You take that Rua out of it.
February.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I think we're going to do kind of a quick episode tonight because we wanted to talk about Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Halftime shows specifically because from what I didn't watch the game, but from what I understand, it was pretty dumb and boring.
The game was pretty dumb and boring, and let me tell you why. The best thing I saw today was from the Babylon Bee. And if you don't know, Babylon Bee is a satire article or blog, or whatever you want to call it these days. It's satire.
Satire news.
Thank you. It said this: Patriots offensive line surprised to learn Super Bowl was yesterday. Because they did not show up. And look, the Seahawks defense played really well. Both defenses played really well. But I heard someone say it this way. Mm-hmm. They said, look, I love watching really good defenses, but I also like being safe in my car, but I don't like watching it. I don't want to watch safe driving.
That's right.
That was a pretty good way to put it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, no, the game was not really much to watch. It was fine. Neither team was a team that I really cared about. And but I will also say that I did not watch live Super Bowl halftime shows.
No, I did not either.
Okay.
However, I watched them both this morning because I heard there was some hoopla.
Yeah.
So this was the first year that anyone really tried to put up any sort of competitive options for the halftime show, which I'm kind of shocked about, honestly.
Well, I think that I think there's a couple of things there that for whatever reason, it cost a lot of money to do something like that, especially to, not just the actual production of it, which cost a lot of money. Mm-hmm. You've also got the talent that you're bringing in. Like, you got to pay them, all this kind of stuff. And so I think, for lack of a better reason, I think that there needed to be a reason to have an alternative. Mm-hmm. And someone found a reason.
Yeah.
Finally.
But if you had to articulate that reason.
If I had to?
Yeah. Like, why did they do that?
That's a great question. I think that there's a reason that I would say versus a reason they would say.
Okay. I want to hear both of them.
Okay. I think the reason they would say is they wanted a safe, alternative, family-friendly version of a halftime show.
Okay.
That's what I think they would say.
Okay.
Which, let me put a little caveat in here. I don't really care. Okay? I'll put that in there first.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they would say. What I would say the reason is to platform. To have a platform. Mm. I think they did it to show that they can do whatever they want to.
Mm. Okay.
That's my thought process.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I mean, having seen it, I would be shocked if what you're saying that they would say would be true.
Okay. Because it didn't feel like that at all, family friendly.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
There was an artist that did some swearing.
Okay.
It was like a country rap guy.
Kid Rock.
No. It wasn't Kid Rock.
Okay, because I didn't see the Turning Point one. I actually only because I just didn't watch it.
Yeah.
And I only recently, before the show, watched the halftime, the Super Bowl,
the Super Bowl one.
Yeah, the one on NBC.
Right. And so I don't know who the other guy was. If that was their goal, I don't know that they achieved it. It was, but like 95% of it super family friendly, but like it really felt more like a really high production rock show.
Okay.
It was good.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good. Let me see how I can phrase this properly. The production level on it wasn't as good as the one at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
The Bad Bunny one, the production level was really high.
Yeah.
Really well executed. The music just stunk.
Well, I don't know what. I'm not familiar with that music in any way, shape, or form.
Well, I mean, but like, I'm sorry. I don't like if I heard Aerosmith for the first time.
Sure.
Like, and I heard Walk This Way, I'd be like, that's a good song. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's my point. Because I have no context in that. I can't. I couldn't understand the language.
Well, sure, but like
that's part of it.
Yeah, but like if you heard like Despacito for the very first time,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Point. Yeah,
you don't know the language.
No, but you're right. To your point, I can listen to that and go, this is something I would listen to.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing that I heard from the Super Bowl halftime show, except for Lady Gaga, is something that I listened to and I'm like, that's pretty good.
She was not just pretty good. She was awesome.
She was like yeah. And I think I told you that before the show. I mean, like everything else stunk, but Lady Gaga stole the show.
Yeah, she was awesome.
In my humble opinion.
Yes.
And it wasn't because she was singing in English. It was like,
right.
One, she was actually singing.
Yeah.
Two, it took some talent to sing the song that she sang.
Right.
It wasn't just like a 1, 4, 5, 6 song. It was, it actually had something going on and it was difficult to sing. Yeah. I can tell you that much right now.
Yeah.
And she nailed it.
She did. And she put on a great performance without performing even.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, it was just about the singing.
Yeah. Right.
Honestly. I mean, but there was dancing and stuff going on. But but it wasn't like a Lady Gaga thing. But it was just a really well sung song.
Yeah.
And so good on her.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was killer. That being said, the musical aspect of the Turning Point was way better.
Okay.
Like especially if you like rock and roll. Mm-hmm. If you like rock and roll, you would have dug it.
Well, it was kind of a 90s version. Like they did. Let me tell you what they did from, again, I didn't see it yet. I will go watch it. So everything that I'm going to say has to have that caveat in it. But
okay, let's just put some numbers into context here as well.
Okay.
Right off the bat, TPUSA now holds the record for the largest concurrent stream ever in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 6.17 million people concurrently viewing that halftime show.
Okay.
Live.
Wow.
So the only other live stream that beat it was one out of India. And so like they're second in the world, number one in the US ever.
That's crazy.
So they didn't just do nothing. I mean, like they put on the biggest event YouTube has ever seen in the United States.
That's huge.
So there's that.
Yeah.
And so when you think about the number of people that watch the Super Bowl live, which I think we looked up like the biggest one ever, which was in 2025.
Yeah.
And it was like 127 million or
something like that. Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, like you take, let's just say 6 million people away from that.
That's a large number.
Right.
Yeah.
Then your advertisers start having conversations with you about your prices.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that was the play.
Okay. Maybe. But it was there. I mean, it was political.
There was nothing political about the show.
I get that, but it was political in foundation.
They're a political organization.
They are.
Yeah. But they're not. I mean, like they're obviously, I mean, like if they're going to vote, they're probably going to vote Republican, but they're not like a specifically Republican organization.
The organization is not, but you're correct.
Yeah. I mean, they're a conservative organization.
Yes.
And I think the point was to say there's an audience for this.
Yeah.
And you're specifically asking them to turn their TVs off during the Super Bowl. And honestly, I think all of this, I think this has been bubbling up for more than a decade.
Well, since Janet Jackson.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
That would be my place.
Yeah. No, I mean,
put it.
That is when the NFL lost trust with the American family.
Yeah, 100%.
And they haven't earned it back yet.
Right. That was 2003, I believe.
So almost more than 20 years.
Maybe, no, that would have been 2004.
2004?
Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember where I was.
I do too.
I don't remember what year it was, but I remember where I was when it happened.
Yep, I do too.
Because I was in a church and all of a sudden there was a boob on the big screen.
Yep. I was at a church function too. Yep, 2004. I was right.
And up until that point, it was 2004?
It was 2004, like I said.
Up until that point, there was not a church in this country that had a problem streaming the Super Bowl live at their building.
Right.
And ever since then, it's been, let's turn the halftime show off.
Halftime, for specifically, yeah. Turn the halftime off.
Yeah. Well, and even then, I mean, like some of the ads have been a little racy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, all the way that I would take that back to GoDaddy. Mm-hmm. Like that's about the time whenever some of the ads were like, oh, what if they, what is this?
Yeah. And so I think this has been bubbling over for a long time and no one has had the cojones to try and throw anything because everyone sort of understands that. I mean, like you just can't mess with the Super Bowl on Super Bowl Sunday. There's no competing with it.
Yeah, how do you compete with that number of people?
Yeah,
and how are you going to do anything from a production level that's going to be worth it?
Yeah, and so what they got was a resounding answer.
Oh yeah,
and so all that and what it's the same with the Super Bowl. Like you can't count just like you don't know for sure, but you don't know how many people were actually watching.
No, of course not.
And so,
because they could have been up getting chips and dip, or you know, who knows?
Well, and Turning Point's stream wasn't just on YouTube. You know, what's Rumble? It was on Rumble.
Yeah,
it was also running concurrently on Charlie Kirk's channel.
Okay.
It was running some other places as well. And so they're saying it looks like it's going to be closer to like 30 million people tuned into the TPUSA show.
Oh my goodness!
So you start looking at numbers like that.
Well, you take away what is that a quarter? That's a quarter of the audience.
If it's even so, if you're the NFL, you got to look at that and you got to go. Are those people that just tuned in to watch the TPUSA, or is it people that turned off the NFL show and watched the Turning Point?
Because it could have been either.
It could have been both, but you don't know. But either way, 30 million people.
That 30 million of anything raises eyebrows.
Yeah. And here's the other interesting thing, man, is like, again, I didn't watch the Super Bowl, didn't go to a Super Bowl party. I was playing my guitar somewhere.
Okay.
I was way happier.
Yeah.
But my wife was at a Super Bowl party that her brother was throwing. And they had both going on at the same time.
Okay.
One in one room, one in the other room.
And?
What? No, I mean, it's just...
No, but which one was better intended?
What? No, I don't know.
Okay.
But I would be shocked if that wasn't the case in most homes.
Yeah, well, you asked me a question before the show started.
Yeah.
And your question was if you would have watched it, but I was literally driving home so that I could watch the second half from the party that I was at.
Right.
You asked which one would you have watched, and my answer was I would have tried to watch both. But every bit of it is because I want to be informed,
right?
Not because I prefer this over that. That would have been my answer. Now, just from what I know, I would never have chosen Bad Bunny over a Kid Rock.
Right.
Never. But part of that is because I grew up with Kid Rock. Like that, one of the things, and this goes back to something I was going to say earlier, one of the things that Turning Point did was brilliant is it understood its audience. Middle-aged people with children.
Yep.
Who knew these people in the 90s. And that's what they gave people.
Yeah. Well, and like, here's the other thing I'll say. The Kid Rock portion of the show.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah, not great.
I mean, not meh because it wasn't great. It was good. He did what's his big hit?
Oh goodness,
The ball with the ball, the bang, the bang, diggy, diggy, whatever that song is.
Yeah.
Which again, when's the last time Kid Rock had a hit?
Since then,
right?
Pretty much.
But I think that's important.
Yeah.
Right. Is that he's been a figure out in the public, but he hadn't had a hit in years. How many people tuned in to watch? Because they knew, and he was the only headline on that ticket.
Right.
He did that ball with the ball, bang to bang, diggy diggy. That song lasted maybe a minute and a half.
Okay.
And then he was done.
Yeah.
And then he changed outfits and came out in his given name.
Oh, did he?
To sing a country song.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I just saw. He covered Cody Johnson's Till You Can't.
Yep.
Interesting.
And then added a verse about coming to faith in Jesus.
Interesting.
At the end. And it was really good.
Yeah.
It was good. But his name's like Robert.
I don't even know.
It was really odd because they said, now welcome to the stage, Robert such and such. And it was Kid Rock.
Yeah, is it Robert Morris?
That could be. I don't know.
No. Robert Ritchie.
Robert Ritchie. That's it.
Yeah. Robert Ritchie.
So Robert Ritchie took the stage, cowboy hat, and sang that song Until You Can't. And it's a good song.
Yeah.
He did it well. He played the acoustic guitar, and there was a steel guitar behind him.
Interesting.
It was a different vibe, and that's how he ended the show.
Okay.
And so a couple of things. I don't have a problem with Bad Bunny singing in Spanish.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Yep.
Mostly because I know that he's from Puerto Rico. That's part of the United States. It's part of who we are. Do your thing, bro.
Yeah. I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't understand language, that doesn't have a bearing on my thoughts on the show as a whole. Yeah. But continue.
I didn't hear anything that he did that I was just blown away by.
Yeah.
Or even slightly impressed with.
Yeah.
I honestly thought he was way better as a caddy in Happy Gilmore too. And I didn't even know, I didn't even make that connection until I was watching the halftime show, and I was like, hey, that's the caddy from. I didn't know that was supposed to be a thing in that movie. Oh, that's Bad Bunny. I had no idea who that was.
Right.
But he was actually really good.
Yeah.
In that movie.
I actually saw them. The only reason I knew, because I didn't know to begin with, is because I saw them ask Adam Sandler if which Super Bowl halftime show he would prefer, and he basically said, "I think Bad Bunny's going to do his thing."
Yeah,
Well,
so. And look, he is one of the biggest streamers out there right now.
Yeah.
Look, he's the people like him.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Well, but there's a lot of things that I don't like that other people do.
Well, it's not
fine.
It's not like I don't like. It's like I don't get.
Well, I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of things that I don't like. I didn't dislike what he did. It's just I don't understand why people like it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then the Turning Point USA, man. I think if the NFL is smart, they will use it as an opportunity to increase their audience, because that was the point of Bad Bunny for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
They are looking to tap into the what am I trying to say? Latino market.
Okay, that's true.
Yes,
they were.
And because that's not their biggest, most popular audience. They recognize that soccer is bigger in the world.
It's the reason that we're having games played in Brazil and other places. They're trying to
expand their market.
Yes, they are.
And that was definitely the play with having Bad Bunny on the ticket. I don't know that that's the way to go about it.
Yeah.
And because in the course of doing that, they're losing their main market. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what Turning Point was tapping into, was hey, we want to celebrate America, because this is an American sport.
Sure.
And also at the same time, what's wrong if the NFL was an American only thing? Is that such a bad? Are they not making enough money
I don't think they are actually. I think that's part of it. I think that to your point, surely they're making enough money, right?
Yes, they're obviously
making enough money.
Yeah.
But I think if they go, look, if we can capture more audience from across the world, we should figure out a way to do it. I think that's the point. But I see what you're saying. Like, why does it need to be that? Especially whenever football is not universal. It just isn't.
No.
No, it's just not.
So, but like, don't kill the golden goose.
No, right.
Which is what they've been trying to do.
Yeah.
And probably not intentionally, but like inadvertently, they've been doing that by alienating people that have values and morals.
Sure.
You know, when it comes to the kind of content that they allow their families to consume.
Yeah. Well, and they have a huge advantage right now because the NCAA is trying to screw it up.
Okay.
They're trying to screw football up.
Yeah.
So figure out how to make NFL better.
Well, I mean, yeah. And look, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, it's just my personal opinion, but like college football is more entertaining.
Sure it is.
You know, and now there's money involved.
Yep.
And so, you know, that's going to take money away from the NFL.
It is.
No, I mean, like, there's no question that it will.
I agree.
Has and is going to moving forward. But like, here's the thing is when it comes to family, when it comes to values, when it comes to morals, who is an American family going to trust more? The NFL or Turning Point USA? Who are they going to feel more safe with letting their kids have access to a screen when
I think it depends.
when one of those two is in control of the content?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think that, man, it's a weird question because I think there's plenty of people who would say, I don't want my family anywhere near Turning Point.
I think that's true.
You know what I mean?
But like that's not because they think Turning Point has bad morals. It's because they think that they have a wrong perspective on that Christianity is the only way.
Sure, maybe.
I mean, like that's pretty much it. I mean, unless it's like some sort of like weird political. But like,
it is political.
If you watch, if you watch the Turning Point show,
yeah,
like nowhere in that thing was like MAGA or you need to vote Republican or any of that. Nothing was in there. I mean, Jesus was in there,
sure,
a little bit.
Well,
and
but
like
that's
faith was in there,
yeah.
But if you find that threatening, you're probably in the wrong country anyway.
That's not Democrat or Republican at all.
No.
Yeah.
So it's like, but like, you watch the two, and Turning Point USA opens with like this ripping electric guitar solo of the national anthem, and people are cheering, and
sure,
and it's like, the NFL one.
Yeah, I listened to it.
Is that what they're is? And I heard somebody today point out that like missed opportunity. And I was like, "What are you talking
on
about?
what level?
What's the 250th anniversary of the United States?"
Oh yeah, that's true.
And so like, again, I don't have any problem with somebody singing in Spanish. Puerto Rico is part of the U.S.
Sure,
but like, is that like representative of like what America is?
Over the last 250 years, yeah. No, I hear you.
Like you had a really good opportunity to celebrate, patriotism, and, Americanism, and the problem is like a lot of people don't think that those things are good things to celebrate anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's a weird situation, but like I think if the NFL is smart, which I'm not convinced that they are.
Yeah, I'm not either.
If I were them, I would approach Turning Point.
Leverage it.
And I would say something along the lines of, hey, if we licensed you guys to show the game live, would you rent out a venue and sell tickets to which we get a portion of those tickets so you guys could continue to do the kind of halftime show that you guys want to do?
Interesting.
They'd be dumb not to do that.
It'd be a massive revenue stream.
Well, and if nothing else, it would tell everybody that, hey, the NFL values you too.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
But like, here's the thing, like Turning Point could become the actual better live venue for Super Bowl concerts.
Well, yeah,
than the actual Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, because from what I understand, the people that are at the Super Bowl
hate the halftime show.
Well, because they can't
see it, can't hear it.
It's not produced for the people at the show.
No, it's made for TV.
Yeah, it is.
But if you put on a rip roaring concert with actual like musicians, where you're going to get like a really good, 15-minute concert in the middle of that, and you're selling tickets so that you can, watch the game on giant screens in full high definition, and there's good hot dogs and popcorn.
If you don't have a game on the field, you could be setting up stuff for in between quarters. And,
you could do all kinds of cool stuff, man. Yeah. So if they don't, it's a missed opportunity.
Sure,
and they're not paying attention to what the market's asking for.
Yeah, because the numbers definitely show that it was viable.
Yep.
So
there's a market for it.
Yep.
And so you can either try and work with them or continue to fight them from now on.
Right.
Because they have a proof of concept now.
Yeah.
And you don't think that other companies are looking at what TPUSA did and said, "Oh, these guys are hacks and they did it.
Yep.
We could do something."
Sure.
Look,
why not? and they did it in a relatively short amount of time.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing is the Mongolians are at the wall, man.
Yeah.
The NFL better be paying attention.
Yeah.
It's either, team up or, die.
Or good luck.
Yeah.
Yep.
The NFL, they could be non-existent within 20 years, man.
It's possible.
Really. If we're churning money into college football, it's more exciting. There's more teams that people actually care about.
Yep.
And people watch less and less, which means they're making less and less, which means they can play their players less and less.
Yep.
It's not sustainable unless they figure it out, man. You can't continue to alienate your audience.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know that having Bad Bunny was what alienated them.
Sure.
I'm not saying that at all. Because I thought the show was pretty tame.
Well, I actually saw a top 10 all time Super Bowl shows.
Yeah.
And it was listed at number 7.
I don't know about that.
I don't know that I agree with it but I'm saying someone put it out. Mm-hmm. And I'm going, okay, somewhere someone thinks that it's good enough to be.
Let me put. So the one last year, which I think was the history of hip hop or something like that. Was that that one?
No, that was 2 years ago, I think.
Was that what?
Yeah, because that was the one that had Ice Cube.
Was that the house and?
Yeah, that wasn't that 2 years ago.
I don't
remember. Doesn't matter.
I thought that one was really good.
It was good.
But you look back at you think about really good one because I think you even have to put the Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson one in the top 10.
Yeah,
I think you do, even though it was stupid.
Yeah,
it was really good.
It was 22, by the way.
22 when they did the hip hop one.
Yeah.
What was last year?
Let me look. 2025. Oh, it's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, wouldn't know a song if I heard it.
Yeah.
But I think the gold standard for Super Bowl halftime shows is Michael Jackson.
Oh, for sure, without question.
And how long has he been dead?
Oh, that was 98 or something like that.
And I don't think anybody can even compete.
No.
98
was Queen Latifah. I'm sorry. let me go find out when Michael Jackson was.
Not the same.
Not the same. Let me see.
No,
because now I want to know.
No shade on Latifah, but
let's see. What year was that? Oh my, 1993.
There you go.
Yeah,
yeah, and again,
it was great.
23 years ago.
Yep.
And I don't think anybody can even hold a candle to it.
No. His was so good.
And that's kind of a sad state for
that it's been that long.
Again, there've
been some really good
king of concerts for sure is Michael Jackson, but in 23 years, you hadn't come up with anybody that can do anything better.
So, well, or at least compete with it. To me, it's not even a question.
Which I think that was the whole point of having Janet Jackson on that one.
Yeah,
was like,
let's try
as close as we can get. It's the little sister, and she definitely got more eyeballs.
Yeah,
probably.
Well, they said, well, she'll show us. Boy, did she!
I mean, maybe we're missing one that we're just not thinking. But I can't think of one that would even come close.
No, I agree. So I'll just give you what is some ideas of so Billboard has done a top 15. Okay. So number 15 they've got Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
Okay, that was pretty good.
14 Janet Jackson. All right, she made the list.
All right.
13 Katy Perry in 2015.
Meh.
12 Rihanna in 2023.
Nah. Don't care.
11 Paul McCartney 2005.
Okay, that's
decent.
Yep. He was actually really good.
Right. 10 Bad Bunny.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm just telling you where it's at.
Bad Bunny over Paul McCartney.
That's dumb.
Kiss my grits. That's not even in the ballpark.
Number 9, Rolling Stone.
Okay, right. Yeah.
Number 8 is Michael Jackson's what they're putting number 8. Number 7, Madonna in 2012.
I mean, Madonna's good, but she's not.
No. Number 6, Lady Gaga in 17.
Lady Gaga was good.
She was good. Number 5, Bruce Springsteen.
Good.
2009.
Still not better than Michael Jackson.
No. Number 4, Beyonce in 2013, which, yeah. Number 3, Dre in 22. Well, that's the hip hop one you were talking about. The hip hop one.
It was good. I don't even know that it should be in the top 10.
Sure. Number 2 was U2 in 2002.
Fair.
Number 1, okay. Prince in 2007 was really good.
Okay, Prince was good.
But I don't know if he's better than Michael Jackson.
I don't think so.
I would put him at 2 probably, though.
I think Michael Jackson was number 8.
Yeah.
That's disgraceful.
I agree. Come on, Billboard, do better. Yeah, act like you even care.
I mean, look, if you put Prince at number 1 and Michael Jackson at number 2, I'd be like, okay, that's fair.
Sure.
I mean, that at that point you're just dealing with subjective opinions,
right?
And Prince killed it. I mean, I'm shocked that Rolling Stones weren't number 3.
Yeah. Okay, so this is another stupid list. Number 1, Prince. Number 2, Timberlake and Janet Jackson.
Oh gosh.
Number 3, Dr. Dre. Number 4, Jackson. 5, Lady Gaga. 6, Beyonce. 7, Aerosmith in 2001. Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears, and Mary J. Blige.
Okay, that's
an interesting lineup.
That's a legit,
but it didn't even make the top 15 Billboard.
Maybe there was something weird with that show. Because I'd be shocked if Aerosmith just didn't knock it out of the park.
You're probably 2009, Bruce Springsteen. 2020, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. I remember that one.
Yeah.
And then
I do remember that one.
2014 was Bruno Mars. Now, that's number 10. Yeah. It's an interesting list. You know who didn't make the list? Beastie Boys. Beastie Boys didn't make the list.
Super Bowl?
Oh, that's a good question. I want to say 2017. Beastie Boys halftime show. What year was that? Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's not giving me a year. How is it not giving me a year? I don't remember.
Do better internet.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago though. I'll tell you that. But everybody was like, they didn't wear shirts. I was like, have you ever seen the Beastie Boys with their shirts on? Ever? No.
No, that's just not their thing.
That's not their thing. So
there's a band I'm thinking of. Gosh, why can't I think of the Flea is the bass player.
Flea? I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh my gosh. Californication.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Have they ever done that?
That's what I was thinking of. And look, you need to just shoot me for a minute because when I said Beastie Boys, I meant Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're the ones that don't ever have shirts on.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah, that's my bad. That was 2014.
They did do it. Red Hot Chili Peppers 2014? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know if they did any good. I don't remember, but like, I mean, I was thinking like that actually could be a pretty good show.
Yeah, that's the one where I was like, they didn't wear shirts. My bad.
So it's also one of the sub villains in Back to the Future.
That's true. That's true.
So
we got anything else to talk about? Are we good?
well, yeah, we were going to talk about the Trump thing.
The Trump thing.
Yeah.
We should probably talk about it.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting one.
It is.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what we're talking about the
social media Obama's monkey video.
Yeah, the social media post that Trump's account put out.
Yep.
That showed the Obamas.
Let's just go ahead and put it out there. It was stupid.
It was terrible and off color and awful.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Let's just
there's nothing that anybody could say that could convince me that what was put out was okay. Anything but offensive, awful. It was terrible.
Right. Yeah.
I don't have any other words than just like ludicrous, awful, horrible, should be ashamed.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I do think so. Did you hear his?
I did
his interview.
I did.
Do you think he knew about it?
Here's what he said in his interview. He said, "I saw the beginning of it, and I was okay with the beginning of it.
Right,
but it wasn't about that.
It wasn't.
And no, it wasn't. And he said, but I'm not going to apologize.
I heard that too." And
so
I was like, that was stupid.
That's the point where you go, I didn't watch all of it and I didn't know the rest of it. I'm going to handle it.
Yeah.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not what he said.
That's not what he just said. I'm not.
Because it was about what?
It was about voter fraud.
Yeah. In Georgia.
Yeah. And like, I can like, this is always my issue with Trump is he's either a super genius or a buffoon. There's no in between.
The space in between is a wide gap.
Well, for people that are opposed to him, there's nothing in between.
There's nothing,
and it's like, but like you have to pick one.
Yeah,
you know, he's either a buffoon
or he's a genius.
And in this instance, I think he's kind of a buffoon. You know?
Yeah,
I really do.
I do too. Well, because
it's not to dismiss it at all. I really don't think he watched the entire video.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think he knew everything that it was. I also don't think he would have stopped it if he knew. That's the problem.
I also don't think the person that posted it watched the whole video.
Well, that may be true.
I really don't.
Yeah, that may be true.
I watched the whole thing.
I did too.
And if you got like a minute and a half into it,
yeah, you're like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to watch, really.
Well, I know where this is going.
I know where, yeah.
And so, like, you would just sort of switch off and be like, okay, this is cool. I'll share this.
Right.
Because it was actually interesting what he was saying about the Georgia elections.
Right.
Whether or not it's true, I don't care. It was interesting.
Right.
But, like, then all of a sudden, it gets spliced into this weird AI jungle animal thing.
Yeah.
You know, and I keep hearing people was like, well, all the other people were animals too. And I was like, yeah, but that really doesn't matter.
There's nothing about what happened at the end that is okay.
Whoever made that video, there's no way that they didn't know what they were doing.
Look, let's put it out this way. What person's face would you exchange for the Obamas and that be okay?
Well, I mean,
right?
Well, so like in that video, they do have Biden also as a monkey.
Sure.
And again, that doesn't excuse it.
But that's my point is like, put anybody's face on there. It doesn't make it better.
No.
Like it doesn't, who it was.
Wait, what are you saying?
Like if you were to exchange it for a baby, even like a baby's face on a monkey, number one, they wouldn't do that because it wouldn't mean what they wanted it to mean. But it doesn't make it better. It doesn't make me go, oh, well, that was kind of cute and funny. It still is extremely offensive and stupid.
So you think it would have been just as offensive to have a white person's face on it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No, my point is it doesn't matter who you put on it. When you put an ex-president who is the only black ex-president that we've ever had on there, now we've got a big problem.
Yeah, I think it's only offensive because he's black.
Of course. Well, but I think if you putting Biden's face on there is not any better.
I think if I had to pick between the two, I'd much rather have Biden's face on the monkey.
Okay.
Though.
Either way,
like really, I mean, like gun to your head. You have to post a video. One's got a monkey body with Obama, and one's with Biden's head.
One's worse.
You're picking Biden every time.
Yeah, one's worse
because you know you're not like it's just going to be you making fun of him and saying he's a goofy dude.
But it's not better.
But like,
it's also not better.
It's way better.
Okay.
It's way better.
I'll give it to you. Fine. I'll acquiesce just because I'm going.
No, look. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that it's bad because he's black.
Sure,
it is bad because he's black.
It is. Well, of course it is.
Yeah,
and that's the main reason it's bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. I mean, put Nancy Pelosi's face on it. No one's going to care. No one's going to care. You know why? Because they didn't care about the face that they put her on in the rest of the video.
True. That's true. That did happen before. It did happen.
Look. And also put Trump's face on the monkey.
Yeah.
No one's going to care.
Well, they'll think that that's adequate.
Sure. And I don't care.
No, I don't either.
But there's also like no like historical precedent for like associating
Correct.
white people with monkeys.
That's true.
So yeah, it was just a dumb move all around.
Yeah. So, it was really bad.
But like again, it's not I'm not defending it. I really don't think he watched it. I don't
either.
I actually heard somebody try and explain it today, and I thought it was a really dumb explanation.
Okay.
They were like, oh, he's playing 4D chess. And I'm like, oh, okay. How's he playing 4D chess? Well, now everyone has to go back and watch the whole video, and everyone's going to see how there was voter fraud in Georgia. And I was like, really? This cannot be the play.
No.
And no one cares.
No, they don't.
Like, put it to bed. It's dead.
It doesn't matter.
Like, not even a little bit.
No, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it matters in the sense, like, if it happened, is it going to happen again? Fine. You want to have that conversation? Like, find evidence,
but get over it.
Prosecute. But like, no, we're not playing 40. This is not a 40 chess move.
No.
This is a dumb move where you like, it's something that you're still butthurt about, and you're going to post a video about it, but you didn't watch the whole thing. Right. And you screwed up because it had something else attached to it that you never intended to go
Never
out.
knew. But the fact that he wouldn't come back and apologize
that
for
was
it,
stupid. It's such an easy layup to apologize for that.
Yeah,
really, you know what? I didn't watch the whole video.
Sure.
Even okay. Let's just say that I'm wrong about that.
Okay.
He could lie.
And
be like, you know what? I'm really sorry. I didn't watch the whole video. Shouldn't have posted it. And you know what people could do? Nothing.
Right.
Except for Trump apologized.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? It would be out of the news cycle like that.
Yep. No one would care at that point.
So stupid pride.
Yeah, he vilifies himself. He really does. And I think that one of the things that to me is so weird about it is that he vilifies himself to anybody who's even remotely Democrat. Okay, immediately he vilifies himself. But in this moment, conservatives are going, "You're an idiot."
Yeah, because I don't even know that it's like a Democrat Republican thing as much as it is, are you on my team?
Right.
Because I don't think he cares.
No.
Like, if you're a Republican and you oppose him,
doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
At this point, it doesn't matter. I was having a conversation about this similarly this morning, and I said in his first presidency, he was offensive to some people on multiple occasions.
Yep.
Not like he is this time. It's different. The way he acts in this term versus the way he acted in his first term is different. He is less reserved, if that's even possible, than he was in the first term. And I think that a lot of people don't know what to do with that. They're like, I didn't see it coming. And other people are going, I'm okay with it, which is
That's the one I hear a lot where it's like, well, yeah, but they've been doing this for a long time the other way.
Yeah.
And like that doesn't excuse bad behavior.
No.
So that's never a good excuse, for anything that you do.
Yeah,
they did it first.
The but doesn't work really well.
No.
In general. And anytime you're exactly right. Whenever you start pointing fingers, but did you see what someone else did? Or it's not an excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just bad behavior.
It is. So, and the problem, like here's my problem with it is he's actually doing some other stuff that's actually really good.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Like he's working on I think he signed like an executive order or something the other day about large corporations owning residential homes. I think there was something like that.
Okay.
I mean, like I hear, like I don't pay close attention to what's going on all the time. But like I see stuff from time to time. I'm like, oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Or that's really good.
Yeah.
Like when all the stuff was happening in Minneapolis, I mean, like that, rather than just making it a media campaign, actually called the governor, called the mayor, and tried to figure out something to do. Which all that stuff is just nuts, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean, just great. That's the thing, man. Is like it doesn't matter what it is; it's gonna get polarized at this point.
Of course.
And I don't know, and I think a lot of people want to say, well, that's because of Trump, and I don't think that's the case.
That's an easy answer for everything, isn't it?
That's a but for everybody.
Exactly.
It's like, oh, yeah, but like Trump's this way, so I get to behave however I want. It's like, no, that's not how this works.
No.
Like you are expected to be civilized.
Right.
And not be violent.
Right.
And cause all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
So it's a really weird sort of mental hole that we've dug ourselves into, where everyone feels justified to behave like morons.
Yeah. Yep.
Because everyone else is behaving like morons.
Here we go again, right? It's a vicious cycle.
It is, and it's like it's got to stop somewhere.
Yeah,
and I don't think people know unless you decide, all right, they can be morons. I'm not going to be a moron.
I'm not going to.
But like once we all decide, hey, we're all going to be morons. Well, that's when civil wars happen.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people are saying we're in the middle of a soft civil war.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, but like you add that to the general feeling, and you know this because you see some of the comments that we get on our stuff.
Yeah.
Like one of our best performing little clips that's out there right now is me talking about people just need to be okay with affording a house smaller than what they think that they deserve.
Yeah.
And how maybe that starter home just needs to be your forever home because
exactly.
You can actually, generate some generational wealth by not expanding into a bigger house that you don't really need.
Right.
And some people took that as encouraging and slightly, as a way in an affirmation of what they're pursuing, of having a better financial future for their family.
Right.
Other people took that as, well, it doesn't matter because I can't afford a house anyway.
They definitely took it as like a shot.
Yeah.
There were no shots fired, I promise.
I mean, like, look, shots fired, fine.
But
I don't care.
But not at that.
Well, at you and your limited belief.
That's a whole different topic. Limiting beliefs is a whole different topic.
But like that is a general it's a growing consensus among our fellow countrymen and women is that what was once believed to be the dream is now unattainable.
Yeah,
which is silly.
No, it absolutely is still attainable, but also we have to understand that target has moved.
Sure,
and it didn't. Just because it moved doesn't mean you have to move it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like just because someone says this is so doesn't mean that it is.
Right.
And you can still make it be something different.
Right.
And oh, by the way, the other thing that is just so true about life is most of the time, whenever you feel a certain way, you are not the only one that feels that way. Just so many other people are unwilling to say it or haven't chosen to say it yet. So sometimes you need to be the catalyst to go, look, it's okay for this. And everybody else is going, oh, thank goodness.
But this is the problem, man, is a limiting belief that you can't own a home. It simply is.
It is.
No, I don't care how much money you're making right now. I don't care about any of that, because all of that can change. Like within weeks, honestly.
Yeah.
And when people like come at us with like, well, you guys are stupid because you don't understand my plight. My initial reaction to that is not anger or frustration because someone's like critiquing us. Right. I don't care. My initial reaction is I want to encourage that person. Because they have been fed a line of thinking that limits their ability to achieve anything.
Sure.
Because they've been told time and time again, real estate's too expensive. Real estate's too expensive. You're not making enough money. You'll never be able to have kids. You'll never be able to get married. And you won't be able to afford this. And you won't be able to get a new car. Yep. And you all the way down the line. Like you can't do all these things.
Yep.
And if you hear that enough and you believe it often enough, it becomes true.
Yep.
Because you begin to exist within that reality. And when your brain decides that, like, I can't do these things, it's not going to begin to solve the problems that can make that a non-reality. Instead, and this goes back to, like, I try and, like, my two oldest kids have now read Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Okay.
And which I encourage everyone to, like, get their young teenagers to read that book. And my oldest fought me on it forever. And when she finally read it, she was like, why didn't you have me read this earlier? And I was like, I've been asking you for years. and she's like, it's just incredible how it asks you to change the way that you think. And I was like, I know.
Yeah.
And to recognize that you can change the way that you think. And so one of the big takeaways from that book is to eliminate words like, I can't. And the big one in that book is, I can't afford that.
Right.
And instead of saying, I can't afford that, changing that into a question that your brain can solve, which is, how can I afford that?
Yeah.
Because that doesn't lie to yourself and say, I can afford that.
No.
It creates a problem for your brain to solve to go, how can I do that?
Yeah, instead of you said it. Instead of it being a problem, it's a problem to be solved.
Yeah.
Because the problem exists. The question is what you do with it.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I don't know, you may disagree with me on this, but I think there's as much or more opportunity for you to make as much money as you want to right now as ever.
Oh, for sure.
And that's completely up to you. And whoever your parents were or are, whatever household you grew up in, whether you grew up in a household or not, wherever you grew up, however you grew up, whatever beliefs you had in place doesn't limit you.
No.
You limit you.
I think that goes beyond just a simple, like, matter of factness. Never in the history of our country has it been more opportunistic for individuals to change their course.
Yeah.
Because, it's no longer the case that you need to go to a good school in order to get a good job.
Correct.
No one cares if you even have a degree.
Nope.
It's what value can you bring to this business. It also doesn't matter, to a certain degree, what you look like. If you're fat, if you're skinny, if you got 10 earrings in the left ear, if you have tattoos on you. Again, I guarantee you, if you bring twice as much value to a business and you're all tatted up from neck to hip, no one gives a flying fart in the wind if you're bringing money to the business.
That's right.
And so they will hire you and they will pay you and they will give you good money because you're outperforming the people that don't have tattoos or earrings or whatever. Business owners don't care. Now, that's not universally true.
Yeah.
But for them, like, I can promise you, if you're bringing value to my business, I don't care if you have tattoos.
Sure.
I might care what kind of tattoos you have and what kind of things you're showing my customers.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
Right.
I don't. And it also doesn't matter anymore as much who your parents were. Now, could your parents be wealthy and introduce you to right people and give you more opportunities?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Are are those kids taking advantage of those opportunities? And could you bring more value to the marketplace than their kids?
Absolutely.
You 100% could.
Yep.
Because why? Because you have access to the same information that they do.
That's right.
I mean, that is the whole value of the internet and libraries and books, and we have the most access to information than anybody in the history of the world.
That's right.
And so you have no excuse for not being able to be more educated, more driven, more valuable than some rich kid.
I agree.
So do they have more money sitting in the bank? 100%.
Yeah.
But you could have more.
Absolutely you could.
And so, like, don't have to have a degree, don't have to have a pedigree.
Right.
Don't have to have the right look.
That's right.
There's so many things that you don't have to have in order to be successful that you used to have to be successful. And so what's your excuse? At the end of the day, it's you.
It's you. It's motivation. It's really what it boils down to. What are you motivated to do?
Yeah.
And will you be motivated toward the right thing? You're right. There's so much opportunity, and it's oftentimes we are fed this idea of you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not this, you're not that. And it's just not true.
Yeah.
It's just not true. So, and if you want to make something better out of your life, do it. And I don't care what age you are. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care any of that. It's your choice.
Right.
And I'll tell you, I get it. Like I know that people that are brought up in homes that have limiting beliefs, they pass that trait on.
Yep.
But if you don't want to have that limiting belief, get out of it.
Yeah.
Work out of it. And there's ways to do that. I mean, it's easy to say, and it's not as easy to do, but it can be done.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe us, go read Kawasaki, and he'll show you that he didn't have all of the opportunity.
Yeah.
And he figured it out. So, well, listen, we're going to wrap this up, this short podcast. It only lasted an hour. So we appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening to our rants and our thoughts and our ideas that you could disagree with. That's fine. Send us a message. We would love to hear about it. Thanks for listening. Tell your friends, like us, share us, do all the things. Until next time, we'll see you later.
See you.